Hi, I'm Joshua Alexander, mental health freedom fighter, and I've been thinking lately about resources, finances, being able to afford the healing tools. And one of the biggest challenges of my healing journey, the whole time since I got sick up until now, really has been resources. Having enough resources uh, to meet my needs, to heal, while also functioning and maintaining my home and chores and errands and everything I need to do, time, energy, money, etc. And so I've tried to simplify and find ways to be efficient and find ways to save money and reduce costs. So I wanted to talk about the healing tools that I would start with if I was really tight on resources. So first of all, bananas and potatoes are great, inexpensive foods, sources of calorie, healthy foods. Um, Bananas you can get conventional if you need to save money, and you can buy a ton of bananas and you can eat a ton of bananas every day. With potatoes, there are GMO varieties like Russet. They make GMO varieties. GMO foods are basically just waste matter. The nutrients in GMO nutrients are not usable by the human body. So I would avoid those. Maybe look for other non-GMO varieties or just get organic. In my area, there's a health food store that has like big bags of organic potatoes that are actually less expensive than the small bags at the major grocers. So it's like $1.89 a pound. So it's like a big bag for like $9. That's 3 or 4 meals right there. Those are great sources of calories for glucose, and they're antiviral. So they're healing foods. They're not filler foods, and you could eat a lot of them every day. And then I'd be working on the celery juice, a plan for implementing the celery juice. I have another video about that, but basically that's the foundational tool that's going to anchor you to your whole recovery plan, healing process with climbing out of the ashes with the medical medium information. So I would work on a way to start bringing celery juice into your diet, being able to get a juicer and juicing celery every day. That would be the foundation. Then I'd be using the bananas and potatoes for calories, just as many as I need to eat of those every day. Steamed potatoes, lunch and dinner, bananas for breakfast, mid-morning snack, afternoon snack. The next healing food I'd bring would be wild blueberries. The wild blueberries are the most powerful healing food on the planet. Highest antioxidant count. They draw heavy metals out of the body. They're literally the resurrection food, the rising out of the ashes food. You could burn down a field of wild blueberries and they spring back, and grow back even stronger. So, and wild blueberries is also one of the ingredients in the heavy metal detox smoothie. So that's the next thing I'd be working towards. I'd find bags of frozen wild blueberries at my grocers, or I'd be ordering them online from Wyman's, cases of the wild blueberries. And you could start in the morning with a banana and wild blueberry smoothie, and then that would be the basis for bringing in the heavy metal detox smoothie, and I'd be working on bringing in the other ingredients. So the other ingredients are cilantro, barley grass juice powder, spirulina powder, and Atlantic dulse. So you could start with banana and wild blueberries, then you could maybe bring in some cilantro. You can get cilantro, conventional cilantro, like a bunch is like 99 cents at my grocer. I just wash it really good with some natural dish soap, but or vegetable wash. But so I'd be trying to bring in the other ingredients for the heavy metal detox smoothie, at least 3 of the 5 ingredients. So Atlantic dulse, you can order a big bag of Atlantic dulse online. You could bring that into the smoothie. I'd have a plan to start with the highest impact, highest efficiency, nutrient dense foods, the celery juice and the wild blueberries. If I was like really, really starving and had no resources, I would, like bare bones, I would probably be doing the celery juice and the wild blueberries. I know that's extreme. I'm not saying anyone should do that, but you need glucose and the trace minerals, right? Bananas, potatoes, celery juice, wild blueberries, all of these foods have glucose and trace mineral salts in them. They're all antiviral. They're all bacterial. They're all nutrient dense healing foods. So, and just keep it simple. Like I said, you can eat a ton of calories from banana every day, a ton of calories from potatoes every day. I'd also be trying to bring in leafy greens as I could, like spinach, or some type of leafy green, because we need those extra mineral salts from those leafy greens. But that's what I would do, just for efficiency, simplicity's sake, to manage resources. Other foods that I'm buying that aren't healing foods, like, you know, beans or grains or whatnot, I'd be like taking the money I'm spending on that stuff and I'd be spending on the high bang for your buck foods. And it's crazy that we even have to literally struggle like this to survive, just to meet our basic needs for health and whatnot in this world, because the world's messed up. It's not your fault. If you're struggling, it's not your fault. The symptoms are not your fault. The financial strain is not your fault. This world is designed to make us struggle and give us health conditions and make us strained financially. It's just a really difficult place. So I feel for you if you're going through challenges, but there is a way out. We can strengthen over time. We can improve our situation, work on improving our resources. We can be more efficient with our choices and our strategy. So, but it is possible. And over time, when your situation changes, you can bring in more of the tools. There's other affordable tools too, like aloe. You can get an aloe leaf for under $2 at the store, and you can get a few meals of aloe water out of that. You can buy, like, there's a store near me that has like a big thing of ginger for like $10, and like with tons of ginger in there, and that you could have ginger water for like weeks with that. So there's other high efficiency things you can do. Radishes are a powerful food, parsley, and that's what I'd be focusing on, because I don't have the energy to waste on filler foods. Or filler foods are basically just foods that don't necessarily feed viruses or have bad things in them, but they don't really give us much. So like gluten-free grains would be filler food, like oatmeal, right? You can get oatmeal pretty affordably. There was a period of time I was eating some gluten-free oatmeal at night, just a little bit, but I didn't really feel that well on grains, so I didn't want to waste my money on that. So if you need the calories and you can get a big thing of gluten-free oatmeal, yeah, and if it doesn't bother you, that's great. So how sick I was, how severe my illness was, I have to be really strict. So I feel fatigued when I eat oatmeal the next day. I don't feel, my stomach feels off. So it's a process. It's a learning process. It takes a while to get the hang of it. We have to adjust as we learn. We build a foundation with Celery Juice and our routine, and then we have to try to bring in new tools, and then we adjust, and we have a new foundation, and then we bring in more tools, and we adjust, and we have a new foundation as we're working on improving our resources and our situation. So I wish you the best, and you can heal, and it's got your God-given right to have an opportunity to heal, and it just takes persistence, and every single day, one day at a time, and you can do it. So I wish you the best. God bless you.